Welcome to the Southern Sisterhood Podcast with Brandy and
Jerica.
we might change that every single time.
Fine with me. So what's your life been like?
Oh, well, that was fast. I've had a lot of going on, Sissy, that I needed to tell you about.
Oh, Lord.
Okay,
I'm
so,
ready.
okay, something came back on my mammogram. I was a little freaked out about it because it had been 2 years since I had my last one. But thankfully it was cleared and they said it was a benign cyst. To all the ladies listening, make sure you get your mammograms on time. Do you get yours every year, Sissy?
Check them today's. Let's see. I'll be 49 next month,
Uh-huh.
and I've had one mammogram in my life.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
And that's not even been a year ago. In April, it'll be 1 year. Guys, I didn't, but I needed to. And so finally,
Well,
I
thank
put it on the
goodness.
list and I checked it off, and boobies are good.
Okay, but you know that women are supposed to start getting them at 40, right?
Absolutely.
Thank goodness we don't have a family history.
Wait. I was anticipating what I thought you were going to say, and then you said something else.
What?
It wasn't what I was anticipating. And that is that I thought you were going to say women need to get their mammograms every year.
I do.
And I support that. Yes. And even if you've waited like me, procrastination, still make it a priority and get them to go biggest checked.
Mm-hmm. I didn't do it on purpose. I usually go every year.
Yeah,
But
you skipped the year.
I know, work schedule and just crazy life stuff. It just didn't happen. So anyway, it freaked me out a little bit, and I'm not going to do that again. So I'm going to be back on my annual schedule, and all is well. Okay. The other thing that happened, we were talking about menopause, premenopause on the last one. We didn't really get too far into it. Okay, but I thought that I was going to make it to 12 whole months, and I was going to be good to go. 3 days before 3 days before my 1 year mark, that bitch showed back up.
Aunt Flo coming into town, uninvited.
Yeah, I was not pleased.
Are you
Not
on your
pleased at all.
sisterly moon cycle as we speak?
Yes, unfortunately on the back end, but
So
yes.
what kind of products do you use for your vagina? Is it
Shark bait.
pads?
No,
Tampons?
yes. That might take me off into another tangent because I really like Kotex.
Oh,
Yeah, and they changed it to like a young hip version of Kotex, and I can hardly even get them up in there. It's tragic.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, they've
The
made them
walls
for
of
like
your vagina are closing in, you know?
no, that's not the problem. It's that it's not long enough. Like the whole process. It's they're just not. They're just made for younger chicks with that are thin. I mean, it's like I've got to get into a position to try to get it right. I hate it. I was really looking forward to the 1 year. Do you see what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I was very displeased. And I hate having to buy them.
Right.
Anyway, I couldn't find any other products that I liked, though. So I just sucked it up and stayed with the ones, that brand I had been using forever, but they're not the ones that I like. One time I found some I had stashed in a suitcase. It was the old kind with the design that, was their long-term design. And it was like I had, gotten like candy or something. It was like Christmas.
Christmas come early.
Yeah, I was so excited about a tampon. That's pretty jacked up, huh?
It is funny.
I can't see your eyes with these sunglasses. It's messing up. Huh?
You know, my eyes are very sensitive to light, and you just shine so bright. I don't want to be blinded this whole time.
Oh, that's so cute, Sissy. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So yeah, Sisterly Moon cycle came. Also, you're gonna love this one. I ordered some dresses for a wedding that I'm going to in the next week, which I ordered them some time ago, but they came in, they were too small. They should have been perfectly fine size, but I don't know what happened. I haven't gained weight. Usually that's what it is, but this time it wasn't. None of them fit. One of them was still, like, in shipping or something. They said it was gonna take longer to dye the color of the applique or something. So it hadn't even shipped, okay? So I'm in the process of sending those back. But because I was kinda then in a pinch, I needed to order some more, so I ordered from another site. I think it's called Everpretty. Anyway, I fell victim to the Facebook marketplace ad not marketplace, just the Facebook ads in your feed. Why are you trying not to laugh?
Yes, keep
Yes, because
going.
it's happened to you, hasn't
Let
it,
it out.
Sissy?
Let it out. I'm here for you.
Okay, well, this is the disappointing part. They all fit. The 3 of them that I ordered,
From
they
Everpretty.
from Ever I think it's Everpretty. They all fit. They're for chunky girls, I'm pretty sure. They all fit, but I just don't like them. Like, I just don't like how they look on me. One of them, the backside's too low, so you can see my fat back, like the upper fat back. It might be covered by my hair,
Baby
but
got
I don't
back.
wanna risk it. I don't wanna risk it, okay? So, anyway, I go to send them back, and, it asks you, like, "Why are you sending it back?" Whatever, so you type in the little reason, or you select from the drop down. And then it wants me to take a picture of myself in each of the dresses and show them what part about the dress I don't like. Isn't that some shit?
That's a violation.
I was like, this is ridiculous. I can't even get my own damn money back. I've got to take a picture of myself in these dresses. They say you don't have to show the face, but this is what I was thinking. Riley and I were talking about it because I was so pissed off about it. That I was thinking about taking pictures of, like, my kitties or the back fat, like, just in one of them, or, like, taking a picture of Riley in one of these massive dresses. She's tiny, so, just something completely ridiculous. I might even write something on a piece of paper that this is the most fucking ridiculous thing I've ever seen, and take a picture of that and attach it. What do you think? What's your suggestion?
I like it. That's definitely
I
what you
just
should
want my
do.
damn money. I wanna send it back and get my damn money back.
Now, how much of an investment did you make
Well,
in
the
these
3 of them
gowns?
they were probably like $200, 199. I mean, in the
Well,
vicinity.
for a big baller like you, that's nothing. You know,
I remember how I said that, the podcast needs to be successful so that,
you can remodel
renovate
your
my
kitchen.
kitchen. Mhm. Yeah.
Renovate.
So, yeah, I might also need to buy some new clothes, so trust me, I'm not a big
Are
baller.
any of these gowns that can be handed down to your baby sister?
Yeah, but they're probably too big for you, Sissy. I mean,
I'm stacking
height-wise.
it in, honey. I'm stacking it in.
Well, I guess you could always get them, taken up. But yes, I have one on the way that was replacing the one that was too tight that I liked the most on the first order, and it still hasn't arrived, and the wedding is next weekend. So I'm a little on the panicky side, and I had to order it in a different color. I know. I'm feeling a little stressed. I was hoping I'd lose more weight, but that just didn't happen. So just, sometimes you just get
Them
to the
loaded
end.
cheese fries be calling, boo.
I know. You get to the end and you're like, I just guess I'm gonna have to freaking order one because, I'm not gonna be a size 6 anymore. It's just not gonna happen in the next few weeks. And now I don't have shoes to wear with it yet. I gotta get it altered, at least in the length.
I see what's happening
What is
here.
it?
It's you are being smacked with the R word.
R word.
Reality.
I thought you were saying retail something.
It's painful.
Retail problems.
You do have a
It is.
shopping addiction.
I have a wedding to go to. I don't want to buy these dresses.
I'm not exactly referring to the dresses at this
Okay.
moment in time. Anyways, a professional shopper such as yourself,
Mhm.
I feel as though you should have been successful this late in the game. And I'm disappointed because I am the unorganized.
I know.
No plans, flying by the seat of my pantaloni, sister. And I look up to you for your planning abilities and
I know.
your organizational skills. It's just mind blowing and fascinating to me. And now here you are.
I'm falling short. I know. I mean,
She is short.
I might just have
Shorter
to
than
run.
me.
I am shorter than you. I might just have to run to Dillard's. I don't know. I'll figure out something, but it will be at the last minute, I'm sure.
Yeah, you said the D word.
The D word.
Dillard's.
Yeah, speaking of, pricey. Mhm. I'll probably be spending $200 on one dress at Dillard's, but yeah,
Well,
at
at
least
least
they're
you
good
won't have to
quality.
go to the wedding naked.
Well, that's not gonna happen.
I think they would appreciate that
Yeah, they would.
if you would be clothed.
Yeah, nobody wants to
I
see
mean, you
this.
can get naked later after a couple of martinis.
No, 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 maybe in the hotel when I'm by myself, but outside of that, no, that's not gonna be happening. But I'm excited for the wedding. I was
So
excited for
who
these
is
dresses. It's
getting
a
married?
it's Hunter, Stacy, my bestie's
Oh
son.
my gosh.
Yeah, Hunter.
Oh, he's so
I
darling.
know. They're so
And
cute.
it's oh, Ashley,
Yeah, I can't wait to see her dress
all the
and there's supposed to be all
details.
these
It's gonna be
candles, like a
magnificent.
lot of money in
Oh yeah.
candles.
Stacy is so good with that.
Well, I don't know if it's Stacy with this or
Ashley?
Ashley's mom
Oh,
and
Ashley's mom
Ashley.
is really good?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, all I know is that there's a very pricey candle invoice. So I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of candles. So I'm very anxious to see them.
I
And
like the lights.
it's going to be like
Some say love, it is a razor.
so anyway, the candles. Oh, and it's going to be Christmas. Everything's decorated in New Orleans for Christmas, like
Oh, the
amazing.
wedding is in New Orleans?
Yes. So this is going to be my first time going down there and getting to see like hotels and
Oh,
the
it's
place.
beautiful. Yeah, I
So
like
I've
to
seen the pictures.
I like anything that lights up. So I'm down with the candles and the holiday
Yeah.
lights.
I'm kind of wondering, is the ceremony going to be only candlelit? I don't know. I'm
Ooh,
very
that's
excited.
romantic.
I'm not excited about what I don't have to wear yet, but I'm excited about the wedding.
Okay,
Oh, and my kids, they have their outfits and, they're going to look
they're
great.
on point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're ready.
Well,
For
me, I didn't get an invite, so
I know. I'm
it's
sorry.
fine. It's no problem. I'm basically family, but no problem.
Yeah. Stacy's going to be listening to this and be like, uh oh.
I'm ready to tell a story about one time when I got hijacked on Facebook Marketplace.
Okay.
So the commercials showed this lady making quilted witch hats for Halloween.
Mhm.
And I thought, oh my gosh, this is fabulous. Well, she says she's in Texas. That's the neighboring state. That's not going to take long to ship. Lo and behold,
It was coming from China.
the Netherlands,
Oh, wow.
Norway, somewhere with an N, far ass away.
Okay.
It took forever. I was pissed. It did arrive before Halloween, but I had to wait super long time. And I feel as though I've cultivated patience as I've gotten older.
I'm not sure
What?
about that. No,
Yes, I have.
sissy,
I'm very patient.
that is one thing I would not say to describe you. Sorry.
No, I would not say that to describe you.
I know, but I can own that. I
I'm
can
not
own
owning it. I've grown.
okay, well, maybe so, but
I've
you
grown
are
in
still
many
very
ways.
impatient.
Patience is one of them. Give me a recent example.
Well, just when you just got in the car.
Oh,
Yeah, see? I know. I had a very, very recent example.
okay, okay.
Just own it, sissy. It's okay.
I'm not owning all of it. I refuse.
Sissy, where are we at right now?
We're in Bro Bridge, Louisiana Market Shops at the 115. And if you ain't ever been there, I think you should hightail it on over because Jen Casanova is just this retail goddess warrior who features Louisiana artisans, everything you can possibly imagine in there. The store is so deep. It goes on and on. I'm getting the goosebumps. Look, sissy,
I see that.
while talking about it because she has found her niche, honey. And so,
It's right off the interstate, which is awesome.
right off of the interstate, and you tell her that Jerica sent you.
Yeah, we went in there before you got here because you were late today. your typical. I know we told you 11, but we were really meeting for 11:30.
I knew that.
How'd you know? You knew
I
I was
felt
gonna
it
lie
in
to
my
you?
soul. Yeah.
Oh,
I felt the lie.
yeah, but you
I knew
still
exactly what was going on. So I was exactly 12 minutes late.
oh, from the time that you thought that yeah, okay.
No, I knew
So
it
that
was
we were really
11:30.
okay.
I knew that you were lying to me.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn it. I'm gonna have to figure out something else.
it's not gonna work.
We're gonna have to throw this around a lot to
I'm
throw
very
you off with
sensitive
it.
to energy.
I mean, because
I
if
feel it. When you think it, I know it.
but see, I mean, how is that possible? I was 2 hours away from you when we arranged the time. How could you feel the energy just because 'cause we're so connected?
Yeah,
Oh, that's sweet.
that's it. Yeah,
Well, it sounded genuine and then not.
I'm genuine.
Okay, anyway, this little marketplace shop, so cool.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
And Riley
tons of
found
stuff.
something for her
Yes,
new house.
she did. She bought a painting.
Okay,
Yeah,
y'all
they're
keep
holding it
saying
for us.
painting, 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 and I'm
It's
wondering what
beautiful.
is it?
Okay, so it's one of those sugar kettles with the magnolias sitting on top of the
Oh.
water and the oak tree, and it's gonna
Mm.
have a brick walkway, and it's big.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's gonna go over the tub in her
So
master
y'all
bath.
don't need me to paint an atomic cat for above the tub?
No, that won't be necessary.
Oh,
Yeah.
my feelings are hurt.
We just got the chandelier hung up this week for that area. Did I show you the
Mm.
pictures? I'll have to do
No,
that
you
later.
didn't.
All right. Well, we have so much to talk about and
I
so
know,
much
and
to show
it's
you.
it's my turn because I haven't even gotten to give an update.
Yes, we need an update. And we're also being encouraged to talk about the wasp spray story.
Well, can you delete that? Shit, and fucking asshole. Already, I didn't even get to introduce my recent life update.
That's fine. That's fine, sissy. Whenever you're ready. I know I had a lot to update.
Yes, don't say that.
I
I'll
just,
have to be careful how I present it to the public.
okay.
I would not be good
Oh, so I
listener.
shouldn't say wasp spray story.
Allegedly.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, that's the obvious thing.
Obviously, allegedly. Okay. So I would like to say that one of my nurses that I work with is T Roy. Okay.
Mhm.
And we had a new admit, been there for a few days. Doctor orders some scans. And so the patient has to be brought next door to the hospital to get these scans done. Well, T Roy ended up being there with her. And when they called to say they were ready, they they let them know that it's very, very cold over there. And so she had on a nice big fluffy jacket, but I also wrapped her in one of the hospital blankets.
Mhm.
And so T Roy and the patient go and get the imaging done. Everything was fine. They were talking the whole time. She was calm, cool, and collected. And they're almost back to the unit. And in the conversation, my coworker, I guess, had asked her a question and it was crickets, silence. So he turns around, she's gone, gone.
She hit the road.
And he said, ah! And there were other people in the lobby waiting to get their things done. So, from what I understand, she had just moved at a brisk pace. But once he went hightailing it after her, she took off
Mhm.
like a jackrabbit, is his words. A
Mhm.
jackrabbit. And they're fast. Have you seen one lately?
Well, not lately, but yes, I know what they kinda look like, yeah.
Mhm. Okay. So through the parking lot of the hospital they go. The hospital blanket gets shedded in the great escape
Uh-huh.
attempt. And and
She didn't keep it like
into the neighborhood and she jumps this ditch like a gazelle.
uh-huh.
And my coworker, he's about 55, had a flash second. He said, I can't stop because I'll end up in the ditch. He was going as fast as he could at his ride, 100 miles an hour. And so he said, and if
That
I
were me,
jump
there's
the
no way
ditch,
I'd make
if
it.
I jump the ditch, I'm going to break something.
What?
But he just did it. And to see him reenact it, he goes, jump the ditch, and he has one leg held up high,
Uh-huh.
you know, like a sprinter. Well, ultimately, he's able to get her, and back they come the same way that she ran off. And
I'd be ticked if I have to run after a patient, I'm not gonna lie.
he picked up the hospital blanket in the parking lot that had been shedded. And so I just thought to myself while they were gone, man, it seems like it's taking a while. And I didn't know of all these extra adventures that was going down.
Uh-huh.
And so my big boss, she had to work that day. And so her back was facing the doorway to the nurse's station. And she knows that T. Roy is back because she hears him.
Uh-huh.
And she thinks to herself, poor T. Roy.
He getting
He
old?
he he just had this eye surgery. It gave him hell. And now he's about to pass a pulmonary embolism. And so she says, T. Roy, are you okay? And he said, no, I need a CT scan on my L4 and my L5. I lost it. I lost it. And when I walked into the nurse's station, I had not heard any of the story about the shenanigans that went on. I just saw a hospital blanket on the floor in front of the copy machine, and I thought, that's strange, just very much out of place. But then I found out how it got there, and I said, T. Roy, you win the gold medal for the 50-yard dash. He said, 50-yard dash? It was 200,
Mhm.
200 yards. And he said, wait until you're 55 and it's your turn to chase them down. I said, I would have been hit. Have
Bye.
a great day. Na, na, na. Hey, goodbye. But anyway, I said, not only did you come back with the patient, which is super importante,
Mhm.
you came back with the blanket from the hospital parking lot. I said, no, nobody but you, baby. Nobody but you, baby. So I'm thankful that it was T Roy that had to go with
Mhm.
because,
You would have left her.
well, it was possibly going to be me. And if Caleb hadn't been late for work, then it yeah, it all worked out the way that the great spirit of the universe wanted it to. And I laughed so hard all the day. The next day, I even called Brandy that night when I got off work and said, how was your day? She said, it was okay. I said, okay, great. Let me tell you about my day. And then I told her, what'd you say?
I said, "You're talking to me."
Oh, what?
You're telling the story like you're talking to Shelby, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. She's jealous. This happens from time to time, y'all. We're just going to give her some grace. Sissy, I'm here for you.
Thank you. You wanna rub my arm again?
Yeah, let me rub it.
You have any
Oh,
lotion?
ooh, I have some in my purse. Anyway, so they survived, and the next day, my patient apologized to T. Roy, and she just said that something told her to just hit it. So she did.
Wow, yeah. I can't even there's no way I could run after somebody. I mean, even if it was like a bear chasing me, I'd have to do the play dead thing. There's no way I'd be able to run. I can't even jump rope. I can't get this big old body. No, I can't get this big old body up off the ground. I tried to do that skipping thing. That was like the recent, you remember how to skip? And I was like, sure, I do. I could not skip. I looked ridiculous. This girl at work, this girl at work was making us all do it, for fun. And I thought for sure I'd be able to just skip right along. And nope, I'm not even sure I got it at the end. I mean, trying to get my body up to do the skipping, it's weird.
Okay,
Think about these
I think
things.
that we need to skip over to the photo prop when we're done recording,
Mhm.
and the girls can record us skipping.
Oh, no.
because I'm not sure I know how to do it anymore.
Oh, nobody tested your skills on the skipping recently?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like a TikTok thing or, it was
I know
something that
exactly.
everybody
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
everybody's wanting to
And so I had put in my notice at my job and I was going to be finishing at the end of this month. But the COO and the DON, they said, Jerica, we cannot lose you. You are meant to do this job. And so now I'm going to be training to be in marketing and a patient liaison, where I will have a company car
Ooh,
and work Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 3:30 p.m.
Sissy! That is awesome!
And it comes with a pay raise. Holla if you hear me. Hey.
Hey, okay, now
Hey.
they know you can't get there at 7, right? Sissy,
You don't
I love you
understand.
so
I
much.
make it to work every day on time.
Well,
I
that's
have to
good.
be there at
I
6
now have to
a.m.
be at work at 8, and I'm not gonna lie, every minute is a struggle, and I'm the one that's more on time than you, but 7, whew, goodness, but a
But
company
7 is
car,
an hour
amazing.
later than what I am
Oh, yeah, because you go for 6.
yeah,
Yeah,
accustomed to.
mhm.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm excited for you. What
Alright.
kinda company vehicle are we looking at here? Is
Well,
this
I
like
don't
a
know, but I would
little
be fine if
Corolla
it's
or
an Lexus or something.
oh,
Totally good with that. But
yeah, I
anyway,
think I could
she
suffer through it.
said, what's your driving record look like? I said, it's impeccable.
Of course. Of course it is. You didn't tell her about me. We talked about that last time though, so
Yeah.
we
You're
don't
the
need to
one
go
that
back to that.
no, you don't. But I do want to kind of steer the conversation. I just have a question
Okay. Oh,
for
no.
you.
Mhm. What is it?
Has someone ever pissed you off so badly that you felt as though you could become homicidal,
Um,
homicidal, however you pronounce that?
I think it's just homicidal, but
Yeah, it depends on which one of the crime shows you're watching. But
I
they say homicidal. I don't
oh,
feel drawn to that pronunciation. I don't.
yeah, no.
Homicidal.
What's that other word they say that just doesn't make any sense? They changed the way that it's like a ass or something. It starts with ass. What is that one? The word. Well, anyway, it doesn't sound right. I'm gonna have to think of it. But yes, I'm sure that yeah, it takes a good bit to get me as worked up as it used to when I was younger.
Same,
I was
same.
very feisty when I was younger. Like one time, well, it probably happened a lot of times, but this one time I really lost my shit. I was dating the kid's dad and we really liked Popeyes, and Popeyes was the only place that I would eat mashed potatoes. I mean, I was like 17 years old at this time, and I loved Popeyes mashed potatoes, okay? But they were so freaking stingy with the gravy back then. It's like they gave you this, I wouldn't say a big scoop of
I
mashed
see where
potatoes.
this is going.
A big scoop of mashed potatoes, but it was like a lot of mashed potatoes and the tiniest little scoop of gravy right there in the center. It was like a teaspoon. Maybe, no, yeah, definitely a teaspoon, not a tablespoon. And so I would always ask for extra gravy. Well, they would always say, how many scoops? And I'm like, I don't know. Fill it up, just however many that is. Okay. So they would give me like an extra little container and it was 4 scoops and it was $1. Okay. Well, this one time we went through the drive through and I asked their dad to, of course, this was before I had kids, but I asked him to make sure he got my extra gravy. Well, he ordered it at the speaker. But then when we get to the window, it wasn't in the bag. I know. This is one of those times, one of those stories that I lost my shit. So it wasn't in the bag. And so I told him, ask for my gravy. Well, he did not ask for the gravy. That was a poor decision. So
And you married him anyway.
I know. They gotta have beautiful kids. But yeah. So anyway, we were leaving the parking lot and I rolled down the window and I just threw the whole package of food out. Mhm.
Sissy.
Yeah, I was pissed, and I didn't even say a word. I just rolled it, and he had He had an older, well, probably back then it was, just a few years old, but it was a Mitsubishi Eclipse, and it didn't have the fancy, auto windows, so you had to, like, roll it down. So I just rolled it down and flung that shit out the window. Uh-huh, and somebody was behind us, and they yelled, "I saw that." I was like, "I don't give 2 shits," like, yeah, I was really pissed. So but what I'm saying, the reason I say that story is because I was very feisty when I was younger. That has settled some. That has. So, I don't lose my shit as much as I do. But yes, there are times when I do get a little bit wild. Like this was a few years ago, but one time I had a bad day at work. That's really what started it. It was a really bad day at work, and I had to fire somebody, and it did not go smoothly. I mean, not that it ever goes, wonderfully, but like this was not good at all. And I was driving home, and there was some like road rage stuff going on behind me, which I didn't know at the time, but a bunch of honking. And then when I finally figured out what was going on, it was college students who were clearly in a domestic situation. And this little guy, well, I say little guy, he was in a truck. He he ran into the little girl that was behind me. They both had kind of older model beat up vehicles, so it's not like it caused any damage, but you could clearly see that something was not right. Well, I just freaking put the car in park right there on Highland Road and got out. And I walked straight past her, didn't even look at her, and I went straight up to him and confronted him. I think that little guy didn't even know what to do with me. I think that probably was the scariest I've ever looked. He may have thought I was homicidal. He may
He may
have.
have thought you were possessed.
Well, that too, but which I kind of was at that moment. But I mean, that was not good. That wasn't his best moment that day. And so I just felt like I had to do something, and they just caught me on a bad day.
Mm. I'm sure he'll never forget it.
I would hope
Yeah, he
not. I
shit
hope he
his
don't do that
pants
shit again.
during the crash, and then you had him piss on himself after.
He just started getting back in the truck.
He
He
was
was.
afraid for his
I
life.
think he kind of
It's that
was. I think
red
he was kind of
vehicle.
like, "What in the hell is this?" I mean, I probably was like 40 something, and
Mhm,
what is this big chunky lady doing getting up out of her car coming at me? He knew I meant business though.
mhm.
See, I didn't even need a weapon of any sort
Yeah.
because
Well,
my
that's not
eyes
like
were
the
like
story
shooting
I would like
lasers.
to share with
Oh
you about a
god.
time where I got fucking enraged.
Oh, okay.
Talk about pennies in a wad. It was the worst case you've ever seen. I was anticipating the arrival of Caden
Mhm,
and my grandbabies, Jonathan and Quinn.
mhm,
And so they're driving down from Florida. They were able to come a day early, which is awesome.
mhm.
But that just means that I had 1 day less to get the house situated because, I'm unorganized and kind of a hoarder. And so, Emily and I were working hard to get the house together. And I was also recovering from surgery. And Emily calls her uncle's girlfriend slash wife. I'm not sure what their situation is, but to see if she wants to come help. I said, well, it's really late. They're going to be here in like 30 or 45 minutes. And so she said, well, she's already driving. I said, if she wants to, that's fine, whatever. Well, this lady had never been to my house before,
Mhm.
nor will she ever be back again. But I have multiple bags, one
Oh,
holds the
yes.
iPad. Yeah, the
Mhm.
bag lady. Anyway, I stacked them up 3 high between my bed and my nightstand, and I went to take a bath. I've never done that before. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm just sensitive to things.
Mhm.
And so I'm in the tub, get out of the tub. This girl is saying, "Hey, Jerica, are you all right in there?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. Just, taking what time I had." And
So in the meantime, while you're taking a bath, she's, like, supposedly cleaning the house, right?
right.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So supposedly. So I walk into my bedroom and I see that my 3 stack high of bags is in a disarray. And I knew right away. Well, I had gone to the bank to get cash so I would have cash for when the boys got here. So, right at the same time that I see that something has been messed with, the kids pull up from their 500-mile journey from Florida. So, I'm trying to keep my composure.
Is the lady, she's still there or she's left by
Yeah,
now?
she's
Okay.
like, "Oh, you can pay me later." I said, "No, I'm going to pay you now." So, I went into my wallet. I said, "Okay, well, clearly she's stolen from me, but take $40, get out of here." And when she left, I told Caden and Emily, I said, "That bitch is never welcome here ever again." And so we all go to eat at the crawfish barn. I was just gonna I got screwed over. I was just gonna make sure it never
Right.
happened via her again.
Mm-hmm.
So we go eat at the crawfish barn, had a great meal. I take my wallet out to pay the ticket, and something tells me to unzip my little side pouch where I have kept $100 bill from the year I was born, 1977,
Mm-hmm.
for years. Can't tell you how long I've had it, but I always knew I'd never be broke because I'd never spend it. I'd have $100 to my name.
Okay.
Opened it up and it was fucking gone.
Mm.
And that was the straw that broke this camel's back. And so I said, "Oh Lord, Isaac and Adria, Caden wanted to come with me." I said, "Fine. Isaac and Adria, I need y'all to babysit Jonathan and Quinn
Mm-hmm.
while I go to this bitch's house and let her know what's up."
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly. So,
Where was Johnny? Did she come on that
no,
trip? Oh,
not that
okay.
time.
Okay.
And so we went to Kurt's house, dropped off the kids and the grandbabies, and I allegedly asked him if he had any wasp spray. Into which I went into the shed and I found a can
Uh-huh.
and I shook that bitch up and I knew it was destined for greatness.
Mm.
So
The alleged.
I go allegedly to this bitch's house. She opens the door and I allegedly sprayed her as a fucking with a wasp spray. Then I put her in a chokehold.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. That's right.
Did
Allegedly, I wrapped
she
him up.
ask what the hell was going on? Oh,
Sweet.
oh, sissy. I think that's
She's like, "What?"
short.
Oh, shark bait. We're way past shark bait, honey. We're way past shark bait.
But did she ask you what in the hell you were doing there? Or she knew? She looked in your eyes and she just knew?
She
She said, oh,
denied
shit.
everything. But what's interesting is that she gave me $200, but it wasn't my 1977 $100 bill.
Mm-hmm.
She denied that to her death, allegedly.
She didn't die, though.
She's alive.
I just need to make sure that,
Oh,
yeah, that's out there.
man. So even though she denied that she ever stole from me, the
Yeah,
bitch
she
has
gave you
given
a
me
lot of money.
$200. Yeah. But it wasn't my 1977 $100 bill. So if any of our loving audience comes across one, y'all think of me and perhaps put it to the side.
I tried to replace it one time, but I went to several banks and couldn't. They didn't keep them. I guess it's too old, sissy, and they send them back.
God, it's
I-
not too old.
I'm just saying that not for us, but for the banks. They trade them in for newer models.
Yep. Yeah. That happens on so many spectrums. Yeah.
I
That's
guess it's
deep.
had many years
That's so deep.
of germs and It's been rode hard, I guess.
Mine was in excellent condition.
Of course it was.
It was pristine. Not a wrinkle on that bitch.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
what
so
I
sad,
would
sissy. I'm
call
sorry. One day
it
we'll
is
find one.
most unfortunate, but that is definitely what I would call a bad decision
Mhm.
on her part.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say on your part, but no.
No, I have no fucking regrets, allegedly. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, and I've never heard from her again. That's been a couple years ago.
Uh-huh. That's
But
probably
I did
wise.
whisper into her ear
Uh,
that I would gladly join her in hell.
Oh,
She's fortunate that I didn't have
that the grandbabies were there that
she's
day?
fortunate that it was wasp spray
Mm.
and not another kind of spray.
Yeah. What did Caden do?
He just watched with
He
his
probably
big
was like, "Oh,
blue-green
shit."
eyes,
Yeah. Like, my
thinking,
mom
"That's
is
my
about
mama.
to take that
That's my
chick out.
mama."
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, you could always talk to him about his perception of it,
Mhm.
but sometimes people just allegedly need to get their asses fucking beat so they can act right. And don't ever fucking come around me with that shit because I am crazy.
Mm.
I am crazy.
Yeah, I know. This is that kinda goes back to that don't fuck with my sister thing, like, you
Oh,
really wanna
yeah.
yeah,
Don't do
just
it. Only
that's
me
just
can fuck
for
with
all of
her.
the listeners, make sure you don't mess with me. My yeah, that was a rough day. I know you were very attached to that
Yeah.
$100 bill.
Yeah.
But, when people steal out of your private belongings, it's really
It's a
it
violation.
is. It makes you
It's a
feel very
violation.
uncomfortable.
She violated the wrong person.
Oh, yeah. I think she
Yeah.
probably learned a
Mhm.
valuable lesson from that.
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
So, speaking of stealing from wallets, one time I had this moving company, like a big one, like they had an 18 wheeler come pack us up and move us from Baton Rouge to Indianapolis. That was that
Mhm.
short trip for work thing. But yeah, I had sold like the kids like climbing jungle gym thingy in the backyard. And so I had cash from that in my wallet, and my purse was in my suitcase because I was going to be flying to Indianapolis. And I went to go get the guys who were, packing up and moving us. I went to go get some donuts for them. I was giving money to my mother in law, and I saw that money was gone, and I was royally pissed. I had to call the cops that day, but unfortunately, it was kinda like my word against theirs kind of a thing, but the driver of the big 18-wheeler that was gonna haul it across country, he pulled $100 out of his wallet and gave it to me because that's how much they stole. It was $20 bills. It wasn't, from the year of my birth or anything special like that. But yeah, that was so now I'm like a hawk when it comes to, people being in my space and
Mhm.
my purse and things like that, but isn't that terrible? I was trying to do something nice, get them some hot Mary Lee donuts, and they freaking stole my cash. It's
Mhm.
just not right.
It's wrong.
Yeah, so I was
And there
upset
are
about that.
repercussions for wrongs,
Mhm.
allegedly.
Well, I thought that there would be something that would happen to them, but it didn't. Maybe they got fired later and I just never heard about it.
You
And that
don't
was like the
know.
company that I worked for.
Karma comes around, karma comes
That's
to
true.
town. You may not be around for it, okay?
That's true.
Um, but
But I got my money back, so at least that was good.
just to say, if anyone would fuck with you or my niece or my nephew, my children, my grandchildren, my daughter-in-law, my animals, um,
Tallulah.
they're my Shalula. That's our mermaid name. We got a lot of names around here. Um,
Yeah, good luck following all
I
that.
just don't know what I wouldn't do.
I know you do have a very protective nature.
Yeah,
Yeah, to
and I'm not
folks.
afraid to die.
Well, okay. Oh, goodness. I hope it never comes to that. But
Well,
what you're saying is if somebody tries to shoot me, you'd shield me?
yes.
Oh, that's so sweet, sissy.
Yes, I
My baby
would.
sister trying to save me, even though you bit me when we were
Oh,
little.
I am still a biter. I
Yeah, I
never
know.
outgrew that. I love to bite.
I
It
know. It's a
just
little
feels so
weird.
good in my
What's it?
mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't expect you to say
it's
that.
so good. It's so satisfying. It's just the texture of flesh.
Oh, wow.
Arr. But yeah, I'm very protective. For example, when Brandy and I were little, we were in Oklahoma at our grandparents' house, and for some reason or another, Mama had to come
Uh-huh.
up there, and we were outside playing in our little wrecked mailman's playhouse, that
That was the
mailman's
best
truck.
playhouse ever.
Yeah, it was so great.
Yeah.
And she came out, opened up the sliding glass door, and said, "Who rolled my lipstick up in the tube?" Evidently, her lipstick had gotten smashed. And so she told us, "Did you do it? Did you do it? If one of y'all don't admit to it, both of y'all are getting an ass whooping." And so I'm like, "I didn't do it, sissy." You're like, "I didn't do it, sissy." And so when she came back to say, "Which one of y'all
We
did
did
it?"
not.
I said, "I did it." And I went and got my ass beat. So
Yeah,
I
you
went,
did take some whippings for both of us,
yeah,
but we legit sometimes didn't know what the hell had happened. That was
yeah.
one of those
But
times.
that was
But I guess
another
I was
time that
happy
I protected you.
you did. I
I
guess I
lied.
was
I lied and said I rolled up the lipstick and I never even fucking touched the lipstick. Don't know what
yeah.
color it was.
But
Don't know
legit, I
shit
don't
about it.
remember doing that either. So
Yeah,
I don't know what
that's
happened
because
to
we
the
were
lipstick.
innocent. Generation X represent.
Mhm. Yeah.
Alive and in the
Well, I
flesh.
appreciate you taking some spankings for me because I
You're
really hated
welcome.
getting whipped with a belt. That shit hurts.
Yeah, well, you just go into the zone and then you don't cry and then they keep hitting you harder and harder
Oh.
and then you have to fake cry. It's like just to make them happy. God. Ugh, you just
Sissy, I think
disassociate.
it angered you. Like you you literally went into a zone.
Yeah.
I think so. Well, I
It's
think that's
been
probably
lovely.
yeah, I think that's probably a whole lot of
I
information
think
for
we're
today,
gonna go
Sissy.
and skip now. Let's go skipping.
We're gonna go test it out. I'm gonna see if you can get off the ground. God, I'm serious. I might hurt my hip doing it to
Let me put
show
my
you.
shoes on.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for listening. Remember to share, subscribe, send us some comments, give us some feedback, tell us what you want to know. Any questions you may have, we'll be glad to answer them. Right, Brandy?
Yep, absolutely.
Shark bait.
Right. Bye.
Toodaloo, darlings.